This fits aptly to the profession of company secretaries. Carrying forward the celebrations of PCS Day, I welcome one and all to the 24th National Conference of Practicing Company Secretaries here in Visakhapatnam. I request CS Manish Gupta, President ICSI, and CS B. Narasimhan, Vice President ICSI, to kindly escort our chief guest for the day, Shri Gudivada Amarnath, Honorable Minister of Industries, Infrastructure, Investment and Commerce, Information Technology, Handlooms and Textile, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to the dais, please. Now I request CS Sandeep Kumar Kejriwal, Council Member ICSI, Chairman PCS and Conference Committee, Council Member the ICSI, Chairman Conference Subcommittee, CS Ashish Mohan, Secretary ICSI, and CS GS Giridharan, Chapter Chairman Visakhapatnam, to please join the dais. Now I request all of you to please rise for the motto song of the Institute.
उम्मीद के अंबर में हम मन के खिले जो रोशनी, कह देंगे हम संसार को कोई लक्ष्य नामुमकिन नहीं। ज्ञान के और न्याय के हर राह को थामे हुए चल पड़े हैं झूम कर बस गीत ये गाते हुए। सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर। कंपनी सचिव कदमों की हर एक गूंज में बस जीत का एहसास हो, राष्ट्र प्रगति पथ पे हो और आत्मबल की आस हो। जब भी चले इस भाव से खुलते गए हैं रास्ते, आवाज हमने दिल से दी है गीत ये गाते हुए। सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर। हर उन्नति के रंग में हर भारतीय हाथ हो, उद्यम हो या उद्योग हो, हर ओर अपना साथ हो। जाना शिखर तक है हमें सच की कलाई थाम कर, हम जीत के सुर छेड़ेंगे गीत ये गाते हुए। सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर, सत्यम वद धर्मम चर।
I now request the President ICSI to welcome our chief guest with the planter as a gesture of his profoundness. Thank you, sir. Acknowledging the legacy of 35 years of our first recognition to the practicing company secretaries, I request CS Giridharan, Chairman Visakhapatnam, to kindly introduce the dignitaries of the day, dignitary of the day.
Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, it's really a privilege for me to be part of you and invite you on behalf of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India for this 24th National Conference of Practicing Company Secretaries. And we are having chief guest Mr. Gudivada Amarnath with us. Thanks for coming, sir. And we are having President Mr. C.S. Manish Gupta, B.C.S. Narasimhan, Vice President, ICSI, C.S. Sandeep Kejriwal, Council Member, Chairman, PCS Committee, ICSI Chairman, Conference Committee, C.S. Dwarkanath, Chennur, Council Member, ICSI Chairman Conference, Subcommittee, Assist Morgan Secretary, ICSI. Welcome all of you, sir, to this great gathering. And in fact, it's kind of one of the great opportunity for me to invite you all. Today, SRC Chairman could not come because of his ill health, so I have taken the opportunity of inviting you all. So really, today's topic, these 2 days, we'll be deliberating and the company secretary stepping beyond the boundaries. Really stepping beyond the boundaries, a kind of theme for this 2 days conference, really kind of, for all of us, a brainstorming session will be there for the 2 days. We, ourselves company secretary, we have been functioning either working in companies or as practicing as a company secretary, but we have to move beyond this. And we have been calling ourselves to some extent making ourselves corporate professionals, governance professionals, but still that is not enough. We have to go beyond that actually. So these 2 days is meant for that, how to equip ourselves to go beyond this, our whatever the limited, whatever the present opportunities, what you are getting is beyond our comprehension actually, because technological advancement so much, and so many areas, new areas getting opened up, emerging areas are coming, and the expectation is so much for us, on us actually. So how to cope up with all these things? 2 days are filled up with so many technical sessions. Thanks for ICSI for organizing this wonderful conference in this city of destiny. You are having different topics like there been arbitration. You are having topics like MSME and startups, social audit, social stock exchanges, whatnot. Definitely from today, from this time onwards up to tomorrow afternoon, you'll have a lot of interaction amongst yourself, because it's not a traditional topic, not like that what company law says, what are the restrictions, penalties, not like that. It's definitely a kind of different type of topics have been given to you. Theme is stepping beyond boundaries. How to step out beyond the boundaries, and come maybe next last session of tomorrow will kind of we'll have interactive session to see where we can go from here. How many years it will take for it to go from here to the next dimension actually. This is a kind of theme of this thing. Really, I invite you all to this great conference, and also the great city of Visakhapatnam. And it's a very beautiful city. I'm chairman of this chapter, and it's a kind of city we can see the sea on the one side and the mountain on the other side. Don't miss any opportunity of visiting places here. So many good places are there, and I'll keep you, my MC member will keep you apprised what are the places to visit here. Please don't miss it. You have a lot of time for them in the evening also, morning also. So by the way, I invite my chief guest now. Mr. Amarnath is a minister. He's a minister. He has been a minister for industries, infrastructure, investments, commerce, IT, and he is driving the investment and promotions of the Andhra Pradesh. And wherever the investment opportunities are there, he is there. He is the person who is leading us in the investment here. His father also was a minister, and he has taken the footsteps of his father only. And he has gotten into politics long, that means at the age of 21 years, very long back. And he is a very dedicated person as such. Wherever he is there, he is stepping, and he is putting his foot down and taking the things forward. He is a very dynamic leader. And thanks for coming on the short notice, sir. And he has been previously he was corporator in 2006. He has become a corporator, and this after becoming a kind of the OSRP person. And he has taken in 2020. He has taken the ministership of IT minister. He's industry minister now. And in fact, that today's any decision of the chief minister depends upon Mr. Amarnath. I can say I can very well say, and I can very well say, and he is a young, energetic leader, and maybe future chief minister also. Wish him all the best. With this, I introduce the entire team to you, and thanks a lot. And only thing is, we could not get today our guest of honor because of some personal reasons, and sorry for that. And otherwise, we are also having our president C.S. Manish Gupta, President Narasimhan, and Sandeep Kumar Kejriwal, and the PCS committee chairman, and Dwarkanath Chennur, and our Ashish Mohan, Secretary, all of us are with us. You can interact with them and please make this 2-day session most lively. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request C.S. Dwarakanath Chenur, Council Member ICSI and Chairman Conference Subcommittee to formally welcome our guest.
Andariki Namaskaram. Chief guest of the day, Sri Gudivada Amarnath Garu, Honorable Minister of Industries, Infrastructure, Investments and Commerce, Information and Technology, Handlooms and Textiles, Government of Andhra Pradesh. C.S. Manish Gupta, President ICSI, C.S. B. Narasimhan, Vice President ICSI, C.S. Sandeep Kumar Kejriwal, Council Member and Chairman Conference Organizing Committee, C.S. G.S. Giridharan, Chairman Visakhapatnam Chapter, C.S. Ashish Mohan, Secretary ICSI, my colleagues on the Council, esteemed past Presidents, Regional Council members, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished speakers, professional colleagues, students, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to all of you. I stand before you today honored and delighted to extend a warm welcome to each one of you to the 24th National Conference of Practicing Company Secretaries on the theme, Company Secretary Stepping Beyond Boundaries in the beautiful city of Visakhapatnam. This gathering of seasoned professionals is a testament to the dedication and excellence displayed by the Company Secretaries fraternity. A National Conference of Practicing Company Secretaries is a unique opportunity bringing together practicing professionals of our fraternity from around the country for intellectual exchange of views, knowledge and experience for furthering the cause of the profession. On this occasion, we are honored to have our chief guest, Shri Gudivada Amarnath Ji, Honorable Minister of Industries, Infrastructure, Investments and Commerce, Information Technology, Handloom and Textiles, Government of Andhra Pradesh, among us. Sir, I extend a very warm welcome to you, good self, on behalf of ICSI and all of us present here today. We are indeed grateful to your good self for taking out time for gracing the inaugural session. I would also like to express my gratitude towards each one of you for this conference would not have been possible without the support of each and every one present here. Friends, we have the privilege of holding this conference at Visakhapatnam, the city with picture square beaches and serene landscapes, and also as known as Goa of East Coast. Visakhapatnam, with its rich history, captivating landscapes and vibrant culture, provides a perfect backdrop for the conference. The history of Visakhapatnam, famously coined as City of Destiny, stretches back to 16th century BCE, and the city finds mention in ancient texts. The second largest city of Andhra Pradesh, an important industrial hub in the coastal region, famous for its burgeoning steel industry, oldest shipyard in India, longest seaport in the country, and also home to an international port. Growing as fast as smart city in India, among others, it has bright aspects for education and economic development activities. However, despite economic development of the city, it did not make the locals lose their traditional character and rich in culture. Friends, the responsibility of company secretary have altered dramatically over the last decade in the response to the fast changing economy. industrial environment and the growth of the demand for corporate governance and ethical business practices. The complexities of modern business have been rise to the growth of new areas of specialization for the fraternity, apart from the provisions of the Companies Act 2013, which has substantially increased the scope of practice for company secretaries and expectations of the regulator, and also considering the impact created by the profession in guiding the corporates in the government and the compliances. Company secretaries have also made a mark beyond the boundaries of company law in the areas such as FEMA, competition law, insolvency, valuation, and taxation laws, and arbitration, etc. Deliberations on the areas like social stock exchange and social audit, arbitration and ADR, MSME and startups, appearance before tribunals and quasi-judicial bodies, etc., would throw extensive insights into the professional opportunities for practicing professionals and the expected skills to grab these opportunities. I encourage each one of you to actively participate in the sessions and interactive discussions. Take full advantage of this invaluable opportunity to learn from experts, engage in thought-provoking conversations, and gain new perspectives that will enrich your professional journey. Lastly, I want to express my appreciation to all those speakers who have graciously agreed to share their knowledge and experience with us. Your expertise and insights will undoubtedly inspire us and provide valuable takeaways that we can implement in our respective roles. In conclusion, I extend my warmest welcome once again to all the distinguished delegates and speakers at this conference. Let us make the most of this remarkable gathering, forge new connections, and work together towards empowering excellence in our profession. I wish you all a fruitful and memorable conference ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the wonderful welcome. I now request C.S. Sandeep Kumar Kejriwal, Council Member ICSI and Chairman PCS Committee and Conference Committee, to share his views on the theme of the conference.
Chief guest of the day. Chief guest of the day, Amarnath ji, President ICSI, VP ICSI, CS Dwarkanath ji, Program Director, Vizag Chapter Chairman, Secretary ICSI, members of my PCS committee, Mohan Kumar ji, Ashish Karodia ji, Sukla ji, Suresh ji, Suni ji, who supported me always in my working of PCS committee, past presidents present here, my colleagues in the council, past council member, dignitaries of the dais, distinguished guests, and my dear colleagues. A very lovely good afternoon to all of you. Swagatam, you and all, in the land of Lord Narasimha. Pray to Lord Narasimha that please bless us for this conference and for our professional journey. Today's main theme is Company Secretary stepping beyond boundaries. Beyond boundaries, I can supplement in two parts. Beyond boundaries means beyond India. ICSI is working hard to explore the opportunities of PCS beyond India. If I recall our recent conference on 3rd June at UAE on corporate tax of Dubai. Second part, CS is stepping beyond boundaries. I can say that company secretary in practice now these days are stepping out from their comfort zone to challenging zone. Now this time, company secretary don't mean only a compliance officer, but maybe an expert of strategic planner, taxation planner, and all. All the tough times, all the changes, maybe in the year 2006, when we come to online, New Companies Act 2013, then these all B2, B3, all the amendments, new regulations, this and that, makes APCS tougher and toughest. Our first session is emerging opportunities, expectations, and challenges. As I just now told, that responsibilities of company secretaries beyond their core area of compliance from competition law, security law, FEMA is like that. We are also working on various new areas like our valuation, ADR, MSME, startups, legal framework, international taxation law, like this. Friends, if I quote that don't go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. जहाँ रास्ते जाते हैं, जहाँ सब कोई जाते हैं, वहाँ अगर आप गए, बल्कि आप वहाँ जाएं जहाँ रास्ता न हो और अपना खुद का ट्रेल बनाएं. We also deliberate in our second session on social stock exchange and social audit. I am thankful to team ICSI and our past and present leaders to explore this new area of social audit in the coming phase. ICSI is working for its registration as SRO, registration of social auditors, and introducing the PMQ for updating the company secretaries in practice. We will also deliberate in our next session, that is arbitration and ADR. As per the recent Supreme Court judgments, all the commercial court cases will go first to mediation. So I can assume that a new area of practice and huge area of practice is here in the area of mediation and arbitration. And let me say that ICSI is opening in arbitration center all over the country that will be of national or international levels. We are also discussing today or tomorrow the MSME and startups. Today, India is home to the world's third largest startup ecosystem. On the other hand, MSME is the untouched area for we company secretaries, we practicing company secretaries. Hope today's speaker on MSME and startup will give their words of wisdom towards the scope of practicing company secretaries for MSME and startups for their financial planning, their structural planning, their taxation planning, their structural planning, and this. We are also discussing today the enhancing the traits of appearance before tribunals and quasi-judicial bodies. Friends, appearance is art, and practice makes you perfect artist. Our speakers will address their words of wisdom and energize us to be a good artist in the area of drafting, pleading, and appearance before the various quasi-judicials. And hope that today eminent speakers from the regulatory bodies, industry, and the profession will be sharing their knowledge and experience to guide the professionals during all the 6 technical sessions. The issue and deliberations in the conference will be practical and great learning experience for all the participants. I hope that the conference will be very fruitful and will be very energetic in enlightening the educative, and sincerely hope that we will enjoy 2 days of discussions and networking to take our profession to a newer heights. I conclude with a quote. In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. I repeat once again, in order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure. I thank you one and all present here. Thank you very much.
The conference theme, Company Secretaries Stepping Beyond Boundaries, shall help us evolve together and nurture the culture of exponential service delivery. Thank you, sir. I now request C.S.B. Narasimhan, Vice President ICSI, to kindly share his views.
Chief guest for the day, Shri Gudivada Amarnath Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries, Infrastructure, Investments and Commerce, Information Technology, Handloom and Textiles, and Government of Andhra Pradesh, guest of honor, sorry, we don't have the guest of honor for the day, Mr. Manish Gupta, President, ever-smiling President of ICSI, Mr. Sandeep Kejriwal, Chairman, PCS Committee, Mr. Dwarkanath ji, who is the Program Director for this conference, and Mr. Giridhar, Chairman of the Visakhapatnam chapter, Mr. Ashish Mohan, Secretary, Council colleagues who are seated over here, former presidents, give them a big round of applause, please. We have about 5 of them amongst us today. We have 5 of them, and immediate 4 is also there for us. And we were all colleagues in the last council. All delegates present here, and those delegates who are connected virtually, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to each one of you. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 24th National Conference of Practicing Company Secretaries at Visakhapatnam. The 24th National PCS is an opportunity to exchange ideas, discuss new opportunities, and deliberate upon various practical challenges which we are faced with. The theme of the conference, Company Secretaries Stepping Beyond Boundaries. In fact, I've just remembered about what the theme was, what we embarked upon last year. We have a former president, Mr. Devendra Deshpande, who's here. He said we'll work on the theme of CS a preferred professional. In other words, wherever we want, CS would be the most preferred professional to have amongst us. But our present president is working on the theme, making CS a global professional. While the Prime Minister is keen to make vocal for local, we have our president working for making local for global. And that is his idea. And he has already made sure that he had visited a couple of countries as well. And we expect to have fewer visits from the president, leaving whatever traveling to do in India to me. The massive expansion of the position, importance and the scope of company secretary from 1980 to 2023 is a testament to the capability of the CS professionals to meet the needs of the corporate and that of the society. Many CS are already employed in countries such as USA, Canada, UK, Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, Australia, New Zealand, Middle East and Africa. Forgive me if I have not mentioned some other countries where you are aware of, where CS are also present. Recently, UAE has, United Arab Emirates, has announced to impose a new corporate tax from 1st June 2023. It is likely to open up vistas of opportunities for our profession. ICSI has been continuously contributing to the initiatives of the government, along with making representation to various regulators for seeking recognition for the CS profession. As per OECD, India is said to be the second fastest growing economy in the G20 for the year 22-23. Currently, there are very many so fertile, unexplored areas to undertake and practice both in India and abroad. Several new recognitions have been bestowed upon us, both by SEBI, IFCA, and other regulatory authorities. SEBI, in fact, all of you would also know, had replaced some other profession, gave it to us. I mean, that is a huge recognition for us coming from the regulator, and we should give a round of applause to the regulator to thank them for the kind of they've reposed on us. In this 7 months to 8 new recognitions we have received. In fact, I always mention the capital market is the Akshaya Patra, where you keep getting recognitions coming our way. And let me also tell you, ये तो trailer है, picture अभी बाकी है. For instance, IFSCA has issued several recognitions to promote and regulate various activities in the IFSC, wherein company secretaries have been recognized as compliance officers. There are new opportunities. This again, I'm like to harp upon this for PCS in areas such as arbitration, mediation, conciliation, valuation, cooperatives, MSME, IPR, ESG, and startup, etc. In fact, in arbitration, mediation, and conciliation, even the Chief Justice of this country has repeatedly made a remark that the courts are getting clogged with a lot of cases. And the best way to find a solution is to mediate on behalf of the warring parties and find a solution to it. And we expect that, I'm sure, I request all our members to work on this, and I'm sure President will be announcing few more on this initiatives which he has taken, and I'm sure he will welcome all of that. CS can add further value to their role and increase their impact by using commercial acumen, analytical thinking, strategic understanding, and soft skills in addition to their already much sought after legal governance knowledge. For advancement of the profession as professionals, we need to discover and identify choices which might have been insufficiently exploited in the past. The need of the hour is to be responsive and innovative in providing creative solutions to corporates meeting the aspirations of the dynamic environment. Well, friends, knowledge updation as well as assimilate, articulate, and seem to be responded to the expectations of the shareholders. We need to always be vigilant so as to respond to the challenges in a more positive and a proactive way. As a word of advice, we should emphasize on the quality of service, delivery, and adopt a professional approach rather than quantum of service, shall always maintain trust and confidence of the clients and the regulators. This is the only way we can gain the confidence of the regulator, and they can repose a trust on us and give us more recognitions. We should have the dynamism that we as company secretaries should be sought for with conviction by the stakeholders for our abilities to deliver value for our knowledge as well as for our skill sets. Wishing you all 2 great days of happy learning. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your spirited address. I now request President ICSI, CS Manish Gupta, to kindly deliver his address.
Shri Gudivada Amarnath Ji, Honorable Minister for Industries, Infrastructure, Investment, Commerce, Information Technologies, Handloom and Textiles, Government of Andhra Pradesh, as Chief Guest, Vice President ICSI, CSB Narsimhan, my council colleagues on the dais, Sandeep, Dwarkanath Ji, Chapter Chairman, Mr. G.S. Giridharan, Ashish Mohan, Secretary ICSI, my Central Council colleagues present here, past Central Council members, former presidents, would like to name all of them. Atul Mehta, President 2015, Ranjit Pandey, President 2019, Ashish Garg, President 2020, Nagendra D. Rao, President 2021, Devendra Deshpande, my President 2022, Regional Council members, past and present, who are present here, ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, members who have joined through a virtual mode, very good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. At the outset, I welcome you all to the 24th National Conference for the Practicing Company Secretaries being organized by ICSI. I am thankful to the Chief Guest, Amarnath Ji, for sparing his valuable time, accepting our request, and I am sure the words of wisdom he is going to share will surely motivate all of us to do best in our lives in the days to come. Friends, the PCS world was first came through the Amendment Act, through the Company Secretaries Act, I would say, in the year 1980, wherein the company secretaries were empowered to take the practicing certificate from 1st of January 1981. And the very first recognition was given to the company secretaries as practicing company secretaries in the year 1988 by way of annual return certification under the old Companies Act 1956. I must compliment Ashish Garg, former President ICSI, for conceptualizing this idea of celebrating the PCS Day every year on the same day, 15th of June. That was all started in the year 2016, but let me share with you, journey has just started, a long way to go for each one of us. Today's theme, would like to thank Kejriwal ji for supporting this particular event, Dwarkanath sir for meticulously managing this event at Vizag as program director. The theme is very articulately planned. CS, stepping beyond boundaries. When I say stepping beyond boundaries, there could be two meanings to it. One, last year, Devendra Deshpande has given the theme, CS a preferred professional. This year, as Narasimhan has very rightly pointed out, we are working on CS, a global professional. We have started working on it. We are looking for the more opportunities and recognitions for our company secretaries in all the countries. We have started with few of the international initiative I would like to highlight. 2019, Ranjit Pandey started with one of the unique initiative to open overseas centers. That journey was started from year 2019. Today, within 4 years, we are having 6 overseas centers. 2022, Devendra Deshpande started with another journey to have international conferences of ICSI. Last year we started with Dubai conference. This year we had our international conference at London, which was very well appreciated. And the whole intent of organizing those conferences internationally is to showcase the strength, showcase the caliber, showcase the knowledge and learning our company secretaries are having. I am sure with those conferences, those initiatives, our company secretaries would be given equal footing in all those countries in the days to come. Very recently, UAE has introduced the corporate tax. Hope you all are aware about it. On 3rd of June only, we had our conference at Dubai. Not only to showcase that we company secretaries are also there in the race, who can also provide the services related to the corporate taxation to the stakeholders who are present at UAE. It is also to build the capacities of our members who are present at UAE. Again, we were the first to have that conference among 3 institutions at UAE. When I say stepping beyond boundaries, it is always vertical boundaries as well. When we are there in the system for more than 35, 40 years, when the practicing company secretaries got their first recognition. Now the time has come when we all need to move on. Now the time has come when we all need to look for new opportunities. It's already 35 years of conventional practice, which we people are doing. There are so many other things apart from those certification and the Companies Act we have to look for. There could be arbitration, there could be MSME, there could be labor laws, there could be FEMA, there could be many other things which we need to excel, we need to explore, we need to enter, and we need to grow as a professional. I am sure the discussion which are going to take place in 2 days conference would help you to explore the new possibilities, would help you to enter into those recognition and opportunities. And I am sure you are going to take the benefit of the discussion which we are going to have in these 2 days. Friends, as ICSI, we are always committed to all the professionals, to all the stakeholders. That is the only reason we are regularly taking so many initiatives for the betterment of the entire profession. Let me share 2-3 such initiatives which are very much close to our heart. Our Council has already approved those initiatives and those are already there in the public domain. One such initiative is related to the setting up of ADR centers. Narasimhan sir has given me that task that President has to talk about on the arbitration more. So I am doing my duty, sir. So ADR centers, your Council has already approved about the ADR centers. Going forward, we will be having ADR centers, arbitration center to be precise, at all places where we have our own buildings. Isn't it? It's good. A big round of applause for the entire Council. who are taking such decisions for the benefit of ICS, for all the members of ICSI. To start with, we are going to open the ADR center at Hyderabad. That would be the first center. Second, we have already approved at Bengaluru. Third would be at Kolkata at CCGRT complex. And going forward, many are in the line. Those who are representing chapters here and those who have their own building would request all the chapter leaders to kindly put forward your representation and request for the setting up of the ADR center. We will surely consider in the council meeting and will give the approval for setting up of those ADR centers at all the places across India. Another initiative is with respect to the constitution of various boards. You all must be aware that up to this time we were having only two boards. One is the Secretary Standard Board, another is the Auditing Standard Board. This year, we are trying to venture out into many other fields, many other areas which are like less explored, less traveled, and less recognized for the, particularly for the company secretaries. So we have constituted many other boards like ESG board, ESG and Sustainability Board, to be headed by Devendra Deshpande this year. Then we are having ethical standard board wherein certain norms to be created for our members. So that would be headed by Ashish Kar, our former president. Then governance and compliance standard board. It is the board who would be looking after many other areas and the fields where the company secretaries can enter, where the recognitions are not specifically provided for the company secretaries, but we can always explore and enter into those areas. That board would be headed by Ranjit Pandey this year. Our SSB would be headed by Nagendra D. Rao sir, former president. Auditing standard would be headed by our past Central Council member Vineet Chaudhary. Apart from this, you all must be aware about a unique initiative which we had taken, Knowledge on Demand. How many of you are aware about the Knowledge on Demand? This is the unique initiative wherein we are making available all the sessions which are already there with us. You all are aware that we are running many courses, 40, 50 courses at the time. We are already having a repository of more than 2,000 lectures, 2,000 recorded sessions. We are already having the repository of it. Why not to give it to the members? Why not to give that opportunity to members to see and learn and get the enhanced knowledge 24/7 by the click of mouse at their convenience. With that thought process, your council has approved the Knowledge on Demand initiative. It is just 200 rupees and you can anytime go and watch any of the recorded sessions. Most of the sessions are made available in Knowledge on Demand series. The last, we are in the month of June. We are going to conclude the first quarter of this financial year on 30th of June. So 30th of June is important for two reasons. One, that is going to be your last date for the renewal of membership fees. Would request each one of you to kindly renew your membership fees before 30th of June. This year, why I am sharing this? This year, we have given an option for opting out from the Chartered Secretary physical delivery. If you are not at all looking for the Chartered Secretary physical delivery, you can always opt out from the system, and some relaxation in the fees is also being provided for it. Second reason, for the 30th June, you all need to complete your CPERs by 30th of June. So my humble request to each one of you to kindly complete your CPERs by one or the other means. Many opportunities are there in the system to complete the CPERs. I am thankful to our chief guest, Amarnath ji. Sir, thank you very much for gracing your kind presence here. And I have a request to make, sir, from this platform. One small request to you, sir. You are handling so many portfolios, so many departments at Andhra Pradesh, and our Vizag chapter, Visakhapatnam chapter is very small, but we are having more than 250 members here. We are having more than 750 students here. For the benefit of the students who are here, for the members who are here, for their grooming, for their continuing education, we are looking for an institutional land in Vizag. If you could help, sir, for that particular reason, That would be a great help to all the stakeholders who are present here. I would be handing over a formal representation after conclusion of my address right here to Amarnath sir. That is all from my side. I hope you are having a comfortable stay at Vizag and 2 days of learning, full of learning. My humble appeal and request, please make a full knowledge of it, learning of it, and have a comfortable stay at Vizag. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir. Dear professionals, the Institute, as an initiative towards development of the profession and the professionals, has come out with several publications and programs. I request C.S. Mohan Kumar and C.S. Venkatramana to please join the dais and facilitate the releases at the hands of our guest. I request for arranging our first release, please. To commemorate the occasion, the Institute has come out with a souvenir of the conference, which has several articles on the theme to boost the spirit of our readers. I request to please arrange for the second release. The publication ICSI Social Audit Standards covers 16 standards, provides guidance to conduct social audit on social enterprise, engage in any of the activities enumerated under Regulation 292E of SEBI ICDR Regulations 2018. I now request the release of third publication. Understanding the onus of governance on private companies, and to create one-stop destination for all company law legislations applicable to private company, the ICSI is rolling out revised edition of Ready Reckoner for private companies. Next is frequently asked questions on Section 8 company, which attempts to clarify certain questions with respect to compliance, routine of Section 8 companies in terms of aspects including eligibility, board composition, etc. These FAQs will help governance professional in concept clarity pertaining to Section 8 company. CSEET guides are question banks containing multiple choice questions along with answer key for strengthening the knowledge base of CSEET aspirants. The guides have been developed as per the revised part-wise scheme of CSEET syllabus 2022. The insolvency professional entities provide support to insolvency professionals fulfilling their duties listed out under Section 25 of Insolvency Code. With this publication, we hope to counter all the doubts and ambiguities in relation to insolvency professional entities. We are pleased to announce the 4th National Conference of Corporate CS, which is set to take place in the beautiful state of Goa during July 27th and 28th of 2023. The theme of the conference is Governance for Sustainability, Curating Excellence. As an opportunity for the professional, ICSI is organizing residential leadership development program for the members of the institute in association with IIM Sambalpur from 31st August to 1st of September 2003. The program includes 2-night stay at the campus. The program includes leadership management, strategic management, crisis management skills. The program shall commence from 16th of June 2003. With an intent of reviving, refreshing, and sharpening the knowledge of our members, the Institute is launching Master Knowledge Series EEE, Enable, Evaluate, and Excel. You as professionals are brand ambassadors of our profession. On occasion, we are pleased to launch the scarf of women company secretaries. Huge round of applause, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I request the members to make the best use of the releases. Today, we shall also acknowledge the ICSI Best Regional and Chapter Awards 2021. I request the President and the Vice President to facilitate the presentation at the hands of our guests. First award is under the category of Best Emerging Chapter Award for the year 2021. I request CSG Venkataraman and Roby Joseph from Palakkad Chapter to please join the dais. Next award is under the category of Best Chapter Award in Silver Grade for the year 2001. I request CS Vijay Rao and Mr. N. Dhanbal from Mysore Chapter to please join the dais. The next category is Best Chapter Award in the Gold Grade for the year 2001. The award 21. And the award goes to Bhubaneswar chapter. I request CS Rajendra Kumar Kar and Mr. U.C. Mishra to please come on the dais and receive the award. Best Chapter Award in Gold Grade for the year 2001 goes to Bhubaneswar chapter. I now announce the next award in the category Best Chapter Award in the Platinum Grade for the year 2021. The award goes to the Indore chapter. I request CS Bipul Goyal and CS Praveen Gupta to please come on the dais to collect the award. Best Chapter Award in Platinum Grade for the year 2021. Next is Best Chapter Award in Diamond Grade for the year 2021. The award goes to Hyderabad. I request CS Puttaprati Navajot and Mr. V. Srinivas to please come on the dais and receive the award. The recipients to please stay on the dais for the next award, that is Best National Chapter Award for the year 2021. This is the Best National Chapter Award for the year 2021 to the Hyderabad chapter. A huge round of applause, please. The next award is the Best Regional Council Award for the year 2021. It is none other than SIRC. I request CS N. Balasubramaniam and Mr. DVNS Sarma to please come on the dais and receive the award. It is the Best Regional Council Award for the year 2021. There should be a big round of applause, please. Thank you everybody and congratulations to the winners. I request the chief guest, Shri Gudiwada Amarnath, Honorable Minister of Industries, Infrastructure, Investment and Commerce, Information Technology, Handlooms and Textiles, Government of Andhra Pradesh, to kindly deliver his words of wisdom.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. President ICSI, Shri Manish Gupta ji, Vice President ICSI, Narsimhan ji, Sandeep Kumar Kejriwal, Council Member and Chairman PCS Committee, Shri Dwarkanath Chennur, Council Member ICSI and Chairman Conference Subcommittee, Shri Ashish Mohan, Secretary ICSI, and Shri Giridhan Garu, Chairman Vizag Chapter ICSI, distinguished guests from different parts of the country, invitees, professionals, students, ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you and a very warm welcome from the Government of Andhra Pradesh to the beautiful city, of destiny, Visakhapatnam. You know, Andhra Pradesh today, after the bifurcation, it's the 8th largest state in the country. And when it comes to Visakhapatnam, we are the 9th richest city in the country. When Manish ji was asking me regarding a land in Visakhapatnam for the ICSI, I have just asked Narsimhan ji whether there is a building in Hyderabad or not. He said, we have a very big building, we have a convention there, we have rooms to accommodate around 40 people. And I said, we also own that property. But due to the political reasons, after the separation, we have lost Hyderabad. I don't think we have lost, but we are the part in the growth of the city of Hyderabad. And when it comes to India, we are all together, whether let it be Hyderabad, let it be Mumbai or let it be Indore. Definitely on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh, I was asked by Mr. Giridharan ji that the committee was asking the Honorable Chief Minister to come as a chief guest for this event. But it was very short notice to the Honorable Chief Minister, but his regards to the committee and to the ICSI is always there. And as a government, we'll definitely stand by you. I'm very new, basically I'm very new to this subject. And even public doesn't know about the company secretaries, the regular citizens. But when it comes to industrialists, and it comes to companies or when it comes to industries and all, people know about company secretaries. But people are fond of chartered accountants. But after the withdrawal of 500s and thousands in 2016 and 2000 notes in the recent times, people forgot about chartered accountants. Because in the next few days there is no requirement for chartered accountants, probably. But the requirement of company secretaries in the future of India is going to play a very important role in the economy of the Indian, what the Prime Minister is asking for, the 5 trillion economy, where the India is looking for. But the role of company secretaries will definitely play an important role as per my understanding. And when it comes to doctors, chartered accountants, company secretaries. I think you people all come under one family because you have to be updated every day. When it comes to reforms taken by the governments, you need to be updated. When it comes to the regulatory issues, you need to be updated. As how the doctor, because all these conferences happen in the doctor sector, in the chartered accountant sector, in the banking sectors, in the company secretary sectors. We are very happy that you have held this meeting in Visakhapatnam, because probably might be in another 10-15 years, the turn of Visakhapatnam may come in another 10-15 years. Because you have to, as a national committee, you need to go to all places. As how India has got this G20 presidency this year, it will be a turn in another 20 years from now for India to hold the presidency of G20. We are really delighted on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh for holding this ICSI 24th National Conference of Practising Company Secretaries with the tagline, Stepping Beyond Boundaries. Generally, when it comes to company secretaries, you are always back of the screen. When you come across a company, or when you come across an industry, generally you hear about the MD or the CEO of the company. But the role of the company secretary in this field is always vital, whether you are back of the screen or front of the screen. But the role of company secretary in all the industrial growth, or for any industrialist, or for any chairman of the company, I think company secretary is the backbone of the industry today in the country. Some people call you right hand to the company, some people call you are the left hand, some people call you are the backbone. Your role in the company is not just filing papers. Just now I was asking Narasimhan Garu about what's happening, what's the role of company secretaries after 2013 acts and all. He said some key managing role, key management role, KMP, key management person under the board. Whenever the board takes a decision, all the procedures and all should be done by the regular company secretaries in the company. You should not only be a person who is filing papers and all, but you should always be aware of all the legal issues. When it comes to all the legal issues of the company, and you should be an alarm to the company. When there is any issue to the company or any issue to the industry, because of the different departments in the governments, whenever there is a situation, you are the key person to the company. You should become an alarm to the company, as per my knowledge. Whenever there is growth in industry in the country or in any state, the requirement of company secretaries will definitely be a huge demand. There are almost 70,000 company secretaries registered in India, but out of them, almost 12 to 15,000 who are practicing. Whenever there is a growth in industry, we had recently held a global investment summit in Visakhapatnam on March 3rd and 4th, headed by the Honorable Chief Minister. We had all the big heads in the summit. We have attracted almost 13.5 lakh crores of investment to Andhra Pradesh. When it comes to Andhra Pradesh, we have the second largest coastline in the country. Probably Gujarat is the longest coastline in the country, but the most usable coastline in India, which Andhra Pradesh is having, the 1974 kilometer coastline, the most usable coastline. Our basic focus is on the port-led industrialization, on which We have existing 6 ports. We are coming up with 4 new ports. Andhra Pradesh is the only state with 3 industrial corridors. We have almost 1.5 lakh acres of industrialization already done. We have almost 50,000 acres of industrial land readily available for the industrialization. So we have different advantages as an industrial state in the country. Even though after the separation, even though Telangana has been separated, even though we have lost Hyderabad, definitely Andhra Pradesh is going to set standards in industrialization to the country. Definitely will be in the coming years, probably in the next 5 to 10 years, in the port-led industrialization, Andhra Pradesh would lead the country as the Chief Minister is focusing it. So there are a lot of issues. I had a class in the morning regarding the company secretaries because I am very new to this subject. I was asking some questions to your Vice President and I had some class in the morning like what to speak in the company secretaries meeting. They said there are a lot of issues which they have to, not for me, but for you. They said corporate restructuring, cross-border insolvencies, mergers, amalgamations, indirect taxation, arbitration, dispute resolution, international tax planning. There are a lot of issues when you come across. I don't know what's going to happen in this, but these are probably the main issues that you need to handle. So as per my knowledge, after understanding everything, the requirement of company secretaries, the demand of some company secretaries in the country is very much needed. We should definitely, because when it comes to southern part of the, even though we have got all the platinum awards and all, but the southern part of the country, as you know, we generally go across all these professional courses, like the engineering sector. When you come to Andhra Pradesh, when you come across parents in any part of the state, and you ask your that mother or a father, what do you want your son to become or what do you want your daughter to become? They simply say, either engineer or doctor. We have only 2 options, no options for the southern kids. That's what I was asking President. He said, on the west side we have almost 25,000 company secretaries registered. On the east, we have another 25,000 company secretaries registered, and all the south region has the other people who are practicing. Then I came to know that's the reason why we don't have all these company secretaries. Even though we set up an industry, even though we set up an IT company, again we need to come to your east or west for your company secretaries. So we'll definitely, from the government side, we'll educate our children to become company secretaries. The requirement of company secretaries to the world, I've asked Giridharan Garu for a data, like what to speak, and he gave me almost 8 to 10 pages speech. I don't think so it's needed. There are a lot of points in this, but I don't think so this is needed. But definitely from my side, I can definitely say from the government side, on behalf of the government, on behalf of the Chief Minister Sri Y.S. Jagannath Reddy Garu, that we are with the company secretaries. We are there to support you in whatever way you require the government in your roles. We'll definitely strive towards your issues. And as per your requirement, it's not your requirement, it's our requirement from the government side. We'll definitely get that land allotted. Probably 1,000 to 1,500, they have almost given it around 6 to 7 years back, a representation to the state government. We'll definitely take it up. I'll speak to the CM. We'll see that 1,000 or 1,500 square yard land is allotted to your ICSI in Visakhapatnam, because this is going to be the because I come from Visakhapatnam. I represent Visakhapatnam. I'm born and brought up in Visakhapatnam. Definitely we'll have that emotion towards Visakhapatnam. And this is going to be the future capital of Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. So you need to have this land in Visakhapatnam only. We'll definitely allocate this land in Visakhapatnam. And as you all came from different parts of the country, Visakhapatnam is a very beautiful place. Even though you skip 1 or 2 sessions in the conference, it's not an issue. Because you have this virtual conference recorded, no? So you can go back and see again. But don't miss Visakhapatnam. It's a very beautiful city. You have a lot of places to go. You have a lot of places in Visakhapatnam to visit. See, Goa is a routine place. Next month anyway you are going to Goa. I was asking your chairman to invite me to Goa also. We will get a holiday. So you finish there on the east side, you're going to the west side. But don't miss Visakhapatnam. It's a very beautiful place. You'll fall in love with Visakhapatnam. Thanks for coming to Visakhapatnam. Thanks for organizing this beautiful event. Thanks for the committee for inviting me as a guest to this event. It's a privilege for coming to this event, and thank you very much. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your delightful address. I now request CS Manish Gupta, President ICSI, to kindly felicitate our chief guest with a memento. A big round of applause. I request CS Ashish Mohan, Secretary ICSI, to kindly deliver his vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, all of you. Good afternoon. After such encouraging words, I think all of you should be more energized. Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable Shri Gudivada Amarnath, Honorable Minister for Industries, Infrastructure, Investment and Commerce, Information Technology, Handlooms and Textiles, Government of Andhra Pradesh. CS Manish Gupta, President ICSI, CS B. Narasimhan, Vice President ICSI, CS Sandeep Kejriwal, Central Council Member, CS Dwarkanathji, Central Council Member, CS Ridharji, Chapter Chairman, all the council members here, former presidents, Shri Ranjit Pandeji, Shri Ashish Gargji, Shri Nagendra Raoji, Shri Devendra Deshpande and Shri Atul Mehtaji. All of your presence, especially former presidents' presence here actually has added glitter to this conference. Please give a big round of applause to all the former presidents. All the regional council members, chairman and managing committee members of various chapters, guests, esteemed members, professionals and students present physically and connected to us virtually, Team ICSI, greetings to all of you. Dear members, it gives me immense joy to stand before you today with a heartfelt gratitude to deliver this vote of thanks at the marvelous 24th National Conference of the Practising Company Secretaries, igniting the spirit of transformation and diversification. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, the month of June marks the celebration of the day when the practicing side of the profession was recognized under the legislation on 15th June 1988. And this day became the first milestone in the development of the practicing side of the profession of company secretaries. Today's theme of the conference, Company Secretary Stepping Beyond Boundaries, leads an accurate path in meeting the purpose to encourage the professionals to step beyond the typical boundaries, equip themselves with knowledge and transform the value of the profession. Dear friends, with this theme, as all of you are aware and the President has touched upon, we had a conference in Dubai with regard to corporate tax regime, and immediately we had a meeting at the Indian Embassy there, and we had represented with the MEA, and I am happy to say that we have seen the news item appearing in yesterday's paper that the government of India is looking at a mutual recognition agreement with UAE, in which I'm so happy to see that the profession of company secretaries has been recognized as one of the profession. Big round of applause to all of you. And we are keeping our fingers crossed and looking forward for this opportunity. And we at ICSI are extremely, extremely optimistic for the emerging global opportunity. Dear members, we have a galaxy of eminent speakers who will share their knowledge and wisdom during these technical sessions that will follow during the course of the conference. I'm sure the sessions during this 24th National Practicing Company Secretaries Conference shall be stimulating and very useful to all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, let us express our sincere gratitude and gratefulness to the Chief Guest, Honorable Shri Gudiwada Amarnath Ji, Honorable Minister, Government of Andhra Pradesh, for devoting his valuable time and sharing the words of wisdom. So your encouraging words has really, really motivated us, and we are grateful for the trust and confidence you have reposed in the profession of company secretaries, and we shall, as collectively as members of this great institute, endeavor to justify the responsibility cast on us with utmost sincerity and satisfaction. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your presence. Dear members, an event of this magnitude could not have been a memorable one without a great leadership at the helm. I thank CS Manish Gupta, President ICSI, CS B. Narasimhan, Vice President ICSI, CS Sandeep Kejriwal, CS Dwaraka Nath, Council members. I also thank the entire council members here for their continued support. I also thank all the former presidents, regional council members, the chairman, Shri Giridharji, and all the managing committee members of Visakhapatnam chapter, all the guests, esteemed members, professionals and students attending this program physically as well as connected to us virtually, an entire team ICSI. I am sure that upon the conclusion of this conference, the ideas, insights, and deliberations made in the conference shall become a catalyst for diversification and growth of our profession. Together we can shape the future of our profession and create a legacy that will be remembered for years to come. Wishing you all a pleasant stay at Visakhapatnam. I thank each and every one of you present and those connected to us virtually for making this conference a memorable event. Happy learning. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai ICSI.
Thank you, sir. I request you all to please rise for the national anthem. I request all the council members to please join for the group photo. Please come on the dais.